Hi, my name's Dr. Ross Hauser. Thank you for watching this video that we're making to do a fundraising video for a very special lady that I just met a few hours ago, Hannah Lee, and you'll get to hear her story. But she came to Fort Myers, Florida from what town in Texas?
North of Dallas. We're in Pottsboro currently.
Okay, Pottsboro.
Yeah.
So, she came to the Hauser Neck Center here in Fort Myers, Florida, and I'm Dr. Hauser. And we did a lot of unique testing that we did in the office, and we found that she has a genetic condition called hypermobility Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. And we did a motion testing of her neck, and we found out that she has, and she probably has had it for a very long time, severe upper cervical and multi-level cervical instability. So it means that, Hannah, that your vertebrae are moving in ways that God never intended. And in the end, you have very serious health problems that include Chiari malformation, which is about almost like 20 millimeters. So it means that the brain pressure, your brain pressure has gotten so high, and the brain now is sinking, it's sinking down.
Right.
And all the cervical instability and then the Chiari, what that causes is a lot of high brain pressure, and then that starts affecting your brain, your memory, and different things,
right,
even as a young person. And then you have, which you have, which is a syrinx. So it means that the high pressures on your spinal cord, your cervical spinal cord, has caused fluid to accumulate into your spinal cord in your neck. And all these things can be progressive. And the other thing that we found that you didn't know before you came here was that you have severe vagus nerve degeneration. And for those of you that don't understand that, basically the vagus nerve innervates the heart, the digestive tract, and basically it provides the electricity for those things. And when your digestive tract,
right,
for instance, in your case, your stomach doesn't have the right electricity to it, or your intestines, it really, really affects like absorption of nutrients, how you digest your food, and then you end up with all kinds of abdominal problems. And I just wanted everybody to know that when you have this genetic condition, it causes instability in a lot of areas. So you and I, even when I examined you, I even showed you in your right thumb that you had instability. And so the looseness of your joints in your shoulders, in your upper back, your neck, your arms, that's what's causing all of your weakness. And the good news is that there's a treatment that Hannah can receive, which is called prolotherapy, but she's gonna need prolotherapy in a lot of her body areas. And when it's all said and done, she's probably gonna end up getting somewhere in the order of $75,000 worth of medical care. And I can assure you that I'll do my part. I'll discount some of the things and this or that, but in the end, it's still a lot of money. And I know you and your fiance, Michael, like you guys are really hardworking, but your jobs can only make so much money, the current jobs that you have. And with all your disabilities, it's unbelievable that you still work. So I'm just, on her behalf, petitioning that some generous people out there might support Hannah in getting her medical care. But let's just, maybe you just share, because somebody would look at you and like, pretty girl, like, must be healthy, but you've actually struggled with healthcare problems, and you discussed with me that you probably got some of the genetic stuff from your parents, because they got a lot of health problems too, and then they're kind of loose jointed. So
yeah, maybe I'll share how the pain kind of started too, because I was mostly fine. I had some pain here and there, hip pain, whatever, but nothing in my upper body. And I play guitar and I sing, and I played a 2-hour gig one day. This was May 15th of 2021. I remember the day. And when I was done playing, I had this pain right between my shoulder blade and my spine that just wouldn't stop. I tried everything, like most people do, physical therapy, massages, chiropractic, everything. Nothing was helping, and the pain has been there since that day. So that was really when my journey started of like, I really got to figure out what's going on because I need to get to the root. I don't want to do surgery. And I researched a lot and I found Caring Medical on like Google search or something. And I just felt really drawn to this place. And now that I'm here today, I can see why, because it's wonderful people. Wonderful people.
But in large measure, when I said to you, like, what took so long, you basically said you've been saving up your money for like a long, long time.
Right.
Like you saved all your money, but you actually literally can't get treated.
Right.
Because you basically spent all your money. So that's why you and I had decided, you know, like we should at least do a video. And, you know, and in the past, we've had other patients who the public at large, friends and this or that, have been very, very generous. Like there's a lot of generous people, and you and I had talked about us discounting some of the care and stuff, but you know, you do have other symptoms. Like you have pretty, so why don't you talk about some of the other rough symptoms? Yeah, you know, the digestive symptoms.
Oh,
you
yeah.
have pretty bad brain fog.
Yeah.
You have like you're having weakness, so maybe describe some of that stuff.
Yeah, some of it I thought was like just how the way I was, like the brain fog. I can't really put my thoughts together a lot of times. I have terrible memory. I thought that was just me.
Yeah, but you're young, like you shouldn't have those sort of things.
And then I've kind of self-diagnosed with SIBO, which I'm sure a lot of people have heard of. Just a lot of bloating, digestive issues, constipation. Really been trying to get on top of that with diet changes, but it's still not fixed. And
no, then you have vertigo, you have dizziness.
yeah, sometimes, yeah.
No, but I mean, part of it is you've limited a lot of stuff. Like, you know, like how old are you?
28.
I know, it's kind of young to like, what, you're going to just sit around?
No, yeah. I'm still active. I just have to, basically, the pain and the weakness has totally changed the way I approach life. I have to like lift in a very weird way, you know, and you just work with what you've got, but it's like, I'd really like for that to not be there.
And pretty much all the joints of your body, they like Rice Krispies.
Oh,
they snap,
yeah.
Back, go
Oh,
crack.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah, and then nobody's ever diagnosed you with the hypermobility Ehlers-Danlos syndrome.
No.
So, you know, we just wanted to make a short video, and if you could support Hannah in any way, I'm sure, you know, her and Michael and the extended family would really appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for watching this video.
Yeah, thank you.